The air is thick with incense. Sunlight filters through ancient trees, casting intricate patterns on temple walls. Across Asia, from the bustling streets of Bangkok to the tranquil Himalayas, these sacred spaces hold a sense of peace, a refuge from the chaos of the world. Within them, a silent struggle unfolds, hidden from the public eye. This is the story of Asian lesbian nuns, women who navigate the complexities of faith, culture and sexuality in a society where these identities often clash. These women, often drawn to religious life from a young age, find solace in their devotion. They seek meaning and purpose within ancient traditions. They dedicate their lives to service and spiritual growth. Yet they carry a secret that sets them apart. A truth that remains unspoken, hidden behind the veil of religious life. This is a story of resilience, of finding strength in unexpected places. It is a testament to the human spirit's ability to find light, even in the darkest of corners. It is a call for understanding and empathy, a plea for a world where these women can live their truth without fear or shame. For centuries, women across Asia have found solace and purpose within the walls of monasteries and temples. The path of religious life, often seen as a path of renunciation, holds a unique appeal. It offers an escape from societal pressures, a chance to dedicate oneself to something larger than oneself. Buddhist nuns, clad in saffron robes, dedicate their lives to meditation and service. Hindu priestesses, adorned in vibrant saris, perform ancient rituals and guide devotees on their spiritual journeys. Across different faiths and traditions, these women are revered for their piety and devotion. They are seen as embodiments of purity and spiritual wisdom. Central to this life is the vow of celibacy, a commitment to abstain from sexual relationships. This renunciation is seen as a way to transcend earthly desires, to purify the mind and body, and to attain spiritual enlightenment. It is a path demanding discipline, self-control, and a deep commitment to one's faith. In many Asian cultures, family ties run deep. Filial piety, the respect and obedience owed to one's parents and elders, is paramount. Traditional gender roles are deeply ingrained, and marriage is often seen as both a social obligation and a path to societal acceptance. Women, in particular, face immense pressure to conform to these expectations, to marry and have children, to fulfill their roles as daughters, wives, and mothers. For lesbian women, these societal expectations can feel like an insurmountable burden. The pressure to conform, to live a lie, to please their families and communities can be overwhelming. Many are forced into arranged marriages, their true feelings suppressed and their identities denied. The consequences of defying these norms can be severe, leading to ostracism, rejection, and even violence. For some Asian lesbian women, religious life offers a refuge from these societal pressures. The monastery or temple becomes a sanctuary, a place where they can find solace and acceptance, albeit a conditional one. They find comfort in their faith, in the rituals and practices that bring them closer to the divine. Yet, the conflict between their sexuality and their religious vows remains a constant undercurrent, a source of internal turmoil. The vow of celibacy, so central to their chosen path, becomes a double-edged sword. It offers protection from societal expectations, a shield against the pressure to marry and conform, but it also forces them to suppress a fundamental part of their identity, to live a life of secrecy and denial.
I knew from a young age that I was different, whispers Sister A Buddhist nun from Thailand. Her voice is soft, barely audible above the gentle hum of chanting monks in the distance. I felt drawn to women, but I also felt a deep connection to my faith.
My family would never understand, confides Sister M, a Hindu priestess from India. They would be devastated if they knew the truth.
Sister A's story is not unique. Countless Asian lesbian nuns carry similar stories within their hearts. Tales of longing, of internal conflict, of a constant struggle to reconcile their faith with their sexuality. The fear of rejection, of bringing shame upon their families and communities, keeps many silent. They live with the constant burden of secrecy, their true selves hidden behind a mask of piety and devotion. The need for secrecy often forces these women to live double lives. They move between two worlds, their true selves carefully concealed from those around them. Within the walls of their monasteries and temples, they are the epitome of piety, their days filled with prayer, meditation, and service. But outside these walls, they yearn for connection, for the freedom to express their love and affection openly. This constant struggle for authenticity takes a toll. The emotional burden of living a lie, of suppressing their true selves, can lead to feelings of isolation, anxiety, and depression. Some find solace in secret relationships, navigating the treacherous waters of clandestine affairs with the constant fear of discovery.
Section 7. Finding solace in spirituality. Reinterpreting faith and finding acceptance. Despite these challenges, many Asian lesbian nuns find strength and solace in their spirituality. They reinterpret their faith, finding ways to reconcile their sexuality with their beliefs. They focus on the messages of love, compassion, and acceptance that lie at the heart of many religions. My faith teaches me to love all beings, says Sister L, a Buddhist nun from Vietnam, and that includes loving myself for who I am. For some, this involves reinterpreting religious texts, finding new meanings in ancient scriptures that resonate with their experiences. Others find solace in personal prayer and meditation, seeking guidance and acceptance from a higher power.
Section 8. Seeking sanctuary, building community, and support networks. In recent years, the internet has become a lifeline for many Asian lesbian nuns. Online forums and social media groups provide a safe space for them to connect with others who understand their struggles, to share their stories, and to find support. These virtual communities offer a sense of belonging, a reminder that they are not alone. In some parts of Asia, offline support networks are also emerging. LGBTQ+ organizations are beginning to reach out to religious communities, offering resources and support to individuals struggling with their sexual orientation or gender identity. These organizations provide a safe space for dialogue, education, and advocacy, working to create a more inclusive and accepting society. Section 9. A future of hope, embracing identity, challenging norms. The journey for Asian lesbian nuns is often long and arduous, filled with internal conflict, societal pressure, and the constant fear of discovery. Yet amidst these challenges, there is hope. As awareness of LGBTQ+ issues grows, as societies become more accepting and inclusive, there is a glimmer of possibility for a future where these women can live their lives openly and authentically. This future requires a fundamental shift in societal attitudes, a move away from rigid gender roles and expectations. It requires open dialogue within families and communities, a willingness to listen, to understand, and to accept. It requires religious institutions to confront their own prejudices and to create spaces of true inclusion for all. Section 10. A call to action, breaking the silence, extending compassion. The stories of Asian lesbian nuns are a powerful reminder that behind the walls of religious institutions, behind the veils of tradition and piety, lie complex human beings with hopes, dreams, and desires. Their struggles are a call to action, a plea for understanding, compassion, and acceptance. We must break the silence surrounding these issues. We must educate ourselves and others about the challenges faced by LGBTQ+ individuals within religious communities. We must support organizations working to create a more inclusive and just world for all. And most importantly, we must listen to the stories of these women to amplify their voices and to stand in solidarity with them as they navigate the complexities of faith, culture, and identity. Only then can we hope to create a world where they, and countless others like them, can live their lives with dignity, respect, and the freedom to be their true selves.